Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So in today's video, we're going to be killing Zulrah for 10 hours, showing you the loot and showing you the setups that I use to kill Zulrah. Now personally, I like to use magic and range here, but a lot of people are telling me to use the BOFA ranged only method, so I'll be showing both in the video. Now, Zulrah is known as the money snake for a reason. It's consistent over 100,000 GP per kill, and it's one of the easier bosses in the game that you can make a decent amount of money at, and it's kind of always good money. And it's great for Ironman accounts too because of the Zulrah skills, the unique drops, and obviously all of the supply drops. So this is my setup for using magic and range. So you obviously start with the magic setup, and I use the Tan's helm or the serpentine helm, and then I use Arums, eternal boots, tormented bracelet. The ring of suffering is almost a must here. If not, you're gonna need to bring a couple rings of recoil. I use the ward. You can use mage's book, whatever you have. The Trident of the Swamp, I use the Saradomin Cape, and Rada's Blessing, of course, and a Cult Necklace as well. And for my range switch, I have pretty basic gear, really, right? I keep the helmet on, and then I bring the Necklace of Anguish, Corel's leather top. I would bring the skirt too, but I don't have it, so I use Ancient Chaps instead with the Armadillo boots, Barrow's gloves, and then we also bring the BOFA here. You could use Crystal if you like instead, but my Crystal's almost dead, and the BOFA just smacks anyways. If you don't have this, just bring like a blowpipe or even a rune crossbow or something. And as for the inventory, right, we have the range gear at the very top here, and then I bring a ranging potion, a couple of prayer potions. I bring a cape to teleport away, the actual teleport to get to Zulrah, and I fill the rest of the inventory with manta rays and Karambwan so that I can like double eat and just make the fight a lot easier. Now, how do you actually get to Zulrah? Now, the easiest way is by using a Zulrah teleport, which you actually get a bunch of them from killing the boss over time. But the easiest way to really get there is by using a fairy ring, BJS, which you can remember this as Big Juicy Snake. Somebody told me that a long time ago, and I've never really forgot it. So once you use the teleport there, you can just cross over the stepping stones and then run east up to where the boss fight takes place. Now, when learning this boss, I believe it's 50 times you can die without having to pay the 100k fee, so it's really great for learning. But when you do die in the future, I think it's 100,000 GP you have to pay to claim your stuff back. But it doesn't really matter because you make about that every single kill. Now, I would say 95% of my killings during the 10 hours were with the magic and the range setup, and the other little bit were with the range only setup. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Love it. Okay, so this is pretty much how the fight goes. I'm not the best at Zulrah, but you really don't have to be. So I start off with just putting on Augury, heading into the Zulrah fight. I've got a bunch of tile markers set up. You don't really need these, but they just help me to make it more brain dead. And start attacking the boss with your with magic. It's very simple. The first little phase here, he kind of is just not really doing any damage to you. You want to run to this side right here. And it's kind of different what he's going to switch to, so there's a bunch of different rotations. So right now he is on his magic setup, so we switch over to range and pray magic. And you kind of, after doing the fight for a very long time, you kind of like know. So I know he's either going to go into the middle or go to this side for the next rotation. So we can start moving there now after the poison's already gone. Good hit, good hit. And we will put our magic gear back on and attack the boss. And you won't have to worry about the snakelings because the Ring of Recoil should take care of them. But you will take a little bit of damage, of course. And then we switch over. This is a really good boss to get really good and quick at switching gear and items. If you obviously bring magic and range here. If not, I guess you'll have to learn that some other place. But as you can see, you can like stack up and take a lot of damage. That's why bringing the Karambwans is very helpful for, you know, basically switching or eating food really quickly, double eating, right? You can not have to really worry as much. And as you can see, the boss is almost dead. It's kind of just moving back and forth, kind of like knowing where he's going to spawn. Like, I know he'll spawn right here as a green form. You just get used to it over time. And as you can see, the boss is dead. We used 2 pieces of food. Good amount of loot. So I'll just actually quickly finish this trip up, and we'll see how much money we made in the first little trip here. And then we'll show you the ranged only method. Another tip that I have for killing the Zulrah boss is you should eat food and basically switch your prayers and stuff like that while he's down so that you won't take damage. It's kind of the best time to do that so that you don't waste any time eating while the boss is up, because he hits you, what, 5-6 times, something like that, and you want to be doing damage to him the whole time. So when he's switching his different forms, that's the best time to eat. Obviously eat if you need to though. Okay, so we did, what, 3 kills that trip? Nothing crazy or anything. Like I said, obviously I'm not the best at the boss, but we'll do a quick price check. We got 3 kills, and let's see what we got here. Decent amount of stuff, to be honest. Right now, 350k, so like I said, over 100,000 to kill. And now for everybody's favorite, the BOFA only method. So this is the gear for the BOFA only method. We got the full crystal with the BOFA, the assembler, Rada's blessing, Barrow's gloves, and obviously the ring of suffering. I think I said the necklace of anguish, maybe I didn't. And then the inventory for this, we've got anti-venom, a couple prayer potions, ranging potion. I'm going to be bringing thralls because why not? We've got the Zulrah teleport, escape, and then the same Caramblons and manta rays. Okay, so we're going to start this off by drinking the Anti-Venom Plus and also the Ranging Potion. We can just keep Rigor on, which is pretty damn nice this entire time. And we can head into here, spawn ourselves a Thrall, and just attack the boss. Now, the thing I find that I don't really like too much about the BOFA method is a lot of the time I feel like you don't hit. Now, some people just prefer this because you can just rip with the BOFA. It either just does great or doesn't do good at all. And it's also a lot more chill. Like, you don't have to switch gear. You don't have to switch prayers. As you can see right now, we seem to just be dominating, which is good. And the thralls will obviously help quite a bit as well. But during the melee phase, you just hit completely nothing. But it is very, very AFK and very easy to do. But you just have to, same as the other method, pay attention. Just make sure you're walking where you are. But the good thing is the BOFA smacks during the range phase and also during the mage phase, so you can get some pretty quick kills this way. And I find you use a lot less like supplies, like food and stuff too, and it's just way more chill. So it's definitely like a noob friendly way to kill Zulrah, and this is why so many people have been recommending it to me. I learned Zulrah killing it with magic and range, so I think that's the way I personally just prefer to kill it. But, we'll have to see. Maybe in the future this would be a lot better. This is the part of the fight where I really don't like the BOFA because it hits absolutely nothing during the melee phase. Like, the odd time you will hit. But yeah, it's definitely not the best here. You know what I mean? Like, look, our Thrall can hit, which is nice. But, yeah, you don't hit at all. So, I don't know. It just makes that part of the fight really boring for me. But yeah, this is the BOFA only method. Can be pretty decent, can be consistent as well. And we ran out of prayer. I don't think it really matters, though. Pay attention, man. But, there we go. That guy is dead. We barely used any food, and we still get the kill. 1 minute 46 seconds. So as you can see, I think the BOFA or the other fight 205. The first one we had was like 130 though. So yeah, it really just depends. So I guess we'll finish this trip off as well. Okay, maybe I should take back about what I said about the BOFA fight. I literally just got a new personal best, 1 minute 6 seconds. What was it before? 1 minute 7. So we beat it by 1 second, which is insane. But I don't know if we can do one more trip. Probably not. Oh god, we are actually going to die. So we should go to the house so we don't die first. But yeah, the BOFA method's pretty good. It's just, I don't know, I prefer the switching. I don't know, maybe it's the fact I don't have crystal shards in the bank and that's why I'm saying that. But let's just do a price check on these kills that we got right now. 3 again as well. So exact same amount of kills. Looks like we got a lot more Zulrah skills though. So yeah, 405k, not bad at all. Yeah, bro, look at this sadness. 8 shards in the bank. We gotta go to a volcano or something. So now what you've all been waiting for, how much money did we make in 10 hours of killing the money snake Zulrah? So in 10 hours, we got 216 kills, which isn't terrible. I know there's some people that can get a lot more, but this came out to a whopping 30.7 million GP. We got 1 unique, which is, I guess, drop rate, and 50,000 Zulrah skills plus the drop, which is another 20,000, which, yeah, 70,000 skills. We probably used what, 10k, maybe 12k skills out of that, just to, you know, fund ourselves throughout the entire journey, recharging the helmet, recharging the trident. But yeah, other than that, like an absolute ton of alchables, like battle staffs, which is great. The teleports, you know, it's not like we're selling those or anything. We probably used all of them by now, but they definitely come in handy. Chaos, death runes, a bunch of manta rays, so you really will only profit food from here. Coconuts, great for farming or worth an absolute ton of money. Antidote plus is great for Ironman or great for cash. Dragon bones, a bunch of herbs, and even mahogany planks and law runes and adamant bars. Like, all of these drops are just absolutely insane for Ironman accounts. And if you're a main, you just sell it for just cash, you know what I mean? So it's very good for both types of accounts that you play. Other alchables, we got a few dragon items, a couple halberds and stuff like that, some seeds, and a lot of pure essence, a lot of flax, and a lot of grapes, which, again, grapes great for cooking, pure essence great for rune crafting, and flax, all right, for fletching, I guess. But yeah, 30 million GP in 10 hours. So that's about, what, 3 million GP per hour, which is kind of crazy. So usually after the 10 hours is done, I say that's enough Zulrah for me. But as you can see on screen right now, we've killed 307. So we've done it quite a bit more than the 10 hours. I'd say probably about 13 or 14 hours now. And the loot tracker is saying 41.9 million GP. We're up to 70,000 Zulrah skills, 2 uniques. One was an onyx though, unfortunately. But yeah, the drops are pretty much all the same, just a lot more of everything. And an extra 10 million GP from less than 100 kills. So really not bad at all. This is a great money making method right now. Honestly, still to this day, I would say Zulrah is one of my favorite bosses in the game to kill. It's just always fun and exciting. There's, like, you know, you have to move quite a bit, and each fight is different than the last. So like I said, makes the fight super exciting. You make good money. I wish Zulrah maybe had some more rare rewards. Like, it's nice every now and then to get a unique, and it's like 20k scales or whatever, 3 million GP or something. But other than the pet in the jar, you can't really expect to get extremely rich here like you do, say, at like a raid or something where you could get 100 million GP drop, right? You're not going to do that with Zulrah, but it is consistent money over time, and it's all the time. And like I said, the boss is extremely fun to kill. And I noticed, like I said, I was gonna stop at 10 hours and I'm still doing the boss. It's just extremely fun and really engaging the entire fight, and I'm just excited every time I kill the boss to see what the loot is going to be. And it's, you know, you have to pay attention, but you can still watch videos at the same time, still watch movies. I've watched 3 movies on this grind now. You watch a bunch of YouTube videos and stuff like that. So it is pretty chill, and obviously the BOFA method is even chiller if you've got some shards, or if you know, I don't know. I still think I like the switching method better. It just seems more natural because that's how I learned on how to kill the boss. But this BOFA method does seem like it is pretty powerful, and maybe we'll go back to Volcano or something like that so we can get more of the crystal shards. Maybe we'll just, like, you know, make this crystal like deactivated or something. We'll use it until then. But yeah, Zulrah, awesome boss to kill, make a lot of money here, and it's super fun. This was my loot from 10 hours of Zulrah, more like 14-15 hours of Zulrah. But yeah, great boss, and especially kill it right now. Stack up those scales and charge your ship forever on an Ironman. And thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I will catch you in the next one. See ya later.